Today on the Mid-Year Mitch YouTube channel, I'm going to show you how I took a wheelbarrow full of parts and started making a 63 split window body. Be sure to stick around.
We're at the movies, huh?
Yep, we're at the movies. So before we get into the time lapse on this video to show you how I got to this point, let's do a quick overview of what this project is. Right now I'm sitting on the frame of Hunter's 63 Corvette convertible and the body's over there. I'm using his frame just to start to jig up this body to give me a head start. And this body behind me is going to be a split window, and it's kind of a tribute car to the King of the Mountain 67 race car that I did a video on a few months ago. The chassis I'm using from the 78 burnt Corvette. I'm robbing the frame, I sold the body to a friend, and I'm just gonna use that rolling chassis for a foundation for this car. So I made a road trip out to Kentucky to pick up a rear clip from a 64 coupe. It was a Fuelie way back in the day. But I'm using that clip on this to piece this together, and I have enough parts to make about 2 front clips. So it's gonna be a rebodied 78 essentially with a C2 body. And it's a split window because I like split windows. So in front of me I have all the pieces I'm going to use to build a C2 coupe Birdcage. So I have everything roughly mocked up here. So everything's just sitting here just to see what all interferences I have. And now I need to go back and mark and drill all the holes that I will spot weld. Like that side is sitting nice and flat, front, back, side to side, but I have to make sure it's at the right angle and at the right height. So I'm happy with my progress for the day. I got this square of the Birdcage welded up, Z-bars welded to the hinge pillars, and then the hinge pillars and the rear pillars are mounted to the rocker channel, and I test fit a door. That seemed to go real well. We'll weld this back brace on. Then I have to go pick up the other door for that side. So I made my little supports back here, and they're telescoping like everything else on the jig, so that way I can support the back of the cage. But now I need to figure out the front. So the chassis is off, getting powder coated, and I have the body just sitting on skates here. And I just wanted to show you both doors. Both doors hinge and latch. And now I'm going to work on connecting the hinge pillar to the top of the roof. It's a little hard to latch them because the body's on skates. But I'm not going to paint this car. I'm going to stick with the kind of look it's already got going, the burnt paint, flaking paint, different colors. And this side, it looks pretty cool. It's kind of got like a cheetah looking thing because the way the panel was sanded. But this door is also neat if I can open it with one hand, which it's a little challenging to open with one hand because it's got glass in it. It's pretty heavy. But the cool thing about this door is that it's got this green on the inside, which is a 1970 Cadillac color, Nottingham green. And this color was actually on a lot of custom mid-years back in the day. And it was also on my dad's 65 Corvette, which was originally white. Back in the 70s, it was this color green, and then it had some, I think they were gold cobwebs on the hardtop. So back in the day, it was a little bit of a hot rod, at least with that color. Yeah, there you go. Close is nice. So that's going to do it for this video. Got a lot accomplished in this video, and it's a very visual video because I took literally a pile of junk, and it's starting to look like a car. Even to somebody that doesn't know cars, it's starting to look something like a car, which is exciting in my book. So the next video, we're going to be attaching the roof to the pillars and making this a solid cage, and then it'll be ready pretty much to start building a body, which hopefully I'll be able to rent a spot at a body shop and get the body cranked out in a month or so, roughed in. You know, I'm not painting it, so we're skipping some of that. So hopefully it's a fairly quick process. We'll see. Never know. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I have a lot of great videos coming out, like working on Hunter's 63 Birdcage, some work on this frame. I installed a removable trans cross member. So be sure to check out all those videos. I have a lot more coming, but I'll catch you guys later.